Termites, the secret queens of woodlands. Approximately 1/3 of the surface of continents is covered by forests. Forests are extraordinary ecosystems that harbor a great diversity of life. And the organisms that define the essence of any forest are undoubtedly the trees. Can anyone imagine a forest without trees? Trees provide shelter and food in the forms of leaves and fruits to many species of animals. They also provide shade and protect the soil from erosive agents. But their role goes far beyond. Trees are primarily extraordinary energy accumulators. They capture sunlight and accumulate energy in the form of wood in their branches, trunks, and roots. All these parts of the tree are formed by a large number of very strong fibers composed mainly of two molecules, cellulose and lignin. Cellulose forms the wall of vegetal cells and is the most abundant biomolecule on the planet. Each molecule of cellulose, a polymer, is formed by more than 200 molecules of glucose. Glucose is a major compound from which animals obtain the energy necessary to live. Then why don't we eat trees? Why don't we eat wood? The answer to both questions is simple. Because we cannot digest it. To digest wood, another molecule is required, a special enzyme called cellulase. Most animals are unable to produce cellulase. We simply do not have that enzyme. Other organisms, such as fungi and some bacteria, can produce cellulase independently, which is why we can see mold growing on remains of dead wood. But neither fungi nor bacteria are animals. Very few animals are capable of eating wood. Among them are the larvae of some longicorn beetles, also called longhorn or longhorned beetles. But undoubtedly, the most important wood-eating animals are a group of small insects, whose ceaseless activity causes so many of the branches and trunks that fall to the forest floor to disappear. The termites. Although in some places they are known as white ants, termites are not ants. Moreover, it can be said that they are not even close relatives of them. We know now that termites are more closely related to the roaches than to any other insect group. We could consider them as small social roaches who have specialized to feed on wood. And apparently they've been doing this since before the Cretaceous period, which is to say more than 145 million years. Since then, it's estimated that the number of species of termites, both fossil and new forms, is around 3,200. Scientists have classified these species into two groups, the higher termites and the lower termites. Of all living species of termites, about 3/4 belong to the higher termites, the most advanced. However, those of greater interest to us, both in their role in the ecosystem and the evolutionary clues they provide, as well as for the damage they cause to our buildings, are lower termites. Particularly subterranean termites. The role in the woods of these termites of the genus Reticulotermis is extraordinary. Each of these termites is about 5 millimeters long and weighs about 3 milligrams. So by themselves, they don't seem like much. But the situation changes when we think that one single colony of these termites may consist of several million individuals. The work of so many pairs of jaws biting wood and digging tunnels results in a complex network of tunnels through which air can penetrate into the soil, making it much more fertile and stable. Because of their work as excavators, these subterranean termites become very important as soil fertilizing agents. But it's their ability to digest wood that fits them to the role of a leading intermediary in cycles of elements so important to the biosphere, such as the carbon and nitrogen.